Tales from the Grey Side presents 30 Nights of Halloween.
Well, look at the time. It's that time again, isn't it? Midnight on this, the 9th night of my 13 Nights of Halloween. Thank you so much for joining me once again. I know it's not easy for you to hear these tales of terror. I can hear your knees knock, see your goosebumps rise, and I'm pleased to help create the chill down the back of your neck. I love to strike fear in your faint mortal hearts and deliver dread upon your troubled heads. The tale I have for you tonight is dug up from #1 of Marvel Comics' Tower of Shadows from September 1969. This is the first appearance of my good friend Digger. He started in this book as a tale host before joining the Night Shift, a supervillain team led by the Shroud. He fought Captain America, don't you know? Perhaps he should have stuck to horror yarns. Anyway, this is a cautionary tale that will make you ponder your own mortality. A tale called A Time to Die. Well, how lucky can you be? I just dug up the most amusing little episode since the cheery days of the Black Plague. It's all about a lovable little soul who wants to live forever, and his adorable assistant who has different plans for him. No wonder I call it A Time to Die. Your name is Arthur, and you've hated old Sebastian Scrogg for years, but never more than you do right now. Careful, Arthur! Don't drop this, you incompetent fool! I've laboured for years to perfect a serum that will allow me to live forever. It must not be ruined by the clumsiness of a witless assistant. Easy. Don't pour too much, you brainless clod. It's no good, I failed again. It should have changed colour, but it didn't. Don't stand there gloating, you scheming simpleton. I know what you're thinking. You expect me to die before I can find the secret of eternal life, and then you plan to steal my wealth, my scientific treasures. But you won't, do you hear me? I'll find the formula yet. I'm too rich, too brilliant to die. I know there's a potion for immortality, and I'll find it. Now clean up the mess, you toady. Then follow me upstairs and prepare my dinner. Tomorrow I start again. It would be so easy to finish him now, but you know you must wait, don't you, Arthur? After all, you have waited so long. You can afford to wait a little longer, because there's just a chance he may find what he's seeking. But you'll make sure he can never use it, won't you, Arthur? Finally, after you have finished your sweeping and tidying, while all the while he watched you mockingly, disdainfully, that's all you're good for, you worthless non-entity. Who else but me would give employment to a man with blood on his hands, to an escaped felon who cannot even speak? That's why you serve me without question, why you accept every indignity I choose to heap upon you. You've no other choice. If not for me, you'll end your days in a prison cell, trapped behind bars like the whimpering beast you are. You let him talk. You let his hateful voice drone on and on. Anything he says is true, isn't it, Arthur? But truth has no meaning to you, to either of you. All you want is life eternal, and neither of you will stop at anything to get it. You really make a lovely pair, wouldn't you say so, Arthur? Now get into the kitchen and prepare my dinner. I must think and plan and study more. Each passing heartbeat makes my task more urgent, more desperate. It would be so easy for you, Arthur. He's so old, so weak, so helpless. But you can strike at any time. You know you must be patient. After all, you're playing for far bigger stakes. You're gambling on immortality. There's only one answer. I've been going at it the wrong way. I've been using all the techniques of modern science, techniques that have brought mankind to the brink of space itself. But now I know I must look elsewhere. The answer's been right before me all this time. The secret is so simple that I didn't even think of it. It's been right under the nose of mankind since the dawn of time, and no one has noticed it till now. All I need to do is study the oldest living things on Earth and learn their chemical makeup. This time, I know that I'm on the right track. This time, I know that I cannot fail. And so you wait, and watch, and listen. You let him work until he can work no more. You sense that the moment you've been waiting for is nearly here, don't you, Arthur? And so you waken him, you help him in his work. the work which will bring you life without end, but only you, right, Arthur? The turtle lives for a century and more, and even that is not enough. I know at last where the secret lies. You're so eager, so anxious, that you can barely control yourself, but still you wait, Arthur. Yes, you wait, and then he says it. The redwood tree! It lives virtually forever! There I'll find the answer. Sebastian Scrogg has wealth enough to obtain anything, doesn't he, Arthur? And so, a few days later, this tree has lived for more than 1,000 years. Now saw off a sliver, you worthless bumbler. Then I will extract its vital fluid. Within that sap, I'll find the secret of eternal life. You remember the tests, don't you, Arthur? The countless experiments, hour after hour, until at last, enough, you fool! That's it! I found it! And then you know your moment has come. The very essence of the redwood tree. Once I drink this fluid, my life will never end. And then, you despicable dolt, I'll rid myself of you. But he is too old, too weak, too slow. Before the liquid can touch his lips, the precious potion is yours. Never again will you take orders from him or any other living man. For a man who lives forever can truly rule the world. You hear his anguished gasps. You know that any breath may be his last. You revel in the fact that he is dying, just as you are about to gain eternal life. Within seconds, you will be beyond all punishment, for nothing can harm a man who cannot die. Help me, Arthur! Help me! My pills! You've got to get me! My pills! You hear a muffled thud as his now lifeless figure slumps to the floor, and then you hear no more. You feel new life, limitless life, surging through your body, and you know the potion works. You will live as long as a redwood. But it's a pity you never suspected the reason they live so long, Arthur. You see, they use up almost no energy, for as anyone knows, a redwood never moves. Lucky for Arthur, Sebastian has an antidote for the potion, but how will he get it? From a dead man? If you can think of anything, let him know. But take your time, my friend. He won't be going anywhere.
After that tale, it's likely you are struck as stiff with fear, as Arthur is petrified as a tree. He's learned that you can't cheat death, and that there are, in fact, fates worse than it. Come back tomorrow night for another creepy cautionary chronicle, and remember, do have nightmares, won't you?